Mm. I didn't know where to start today. Um,
Mm.
um, I think a part of me is feeling afraid. Um,
Beautiful, beautiful. Mm-hmm.
I can feel. Um, I'm hearing an echo too.
Oh. Mm.
Okay. Um, yeah, my experience changed last night. I've been on a dating site and I actually
Mm-hmm.
went on a date last night,
Mm-hmm.
and it was really, really good. And now a part of me feels really afraid.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Of course. Right? And so it's the newness of you first off and being open to be met and triggered into your stuff. Isn't that perfect? Here you are already. It's definitely a good relationship because you're already triggered into fear. Perfect. So where
Yeah,
is this energy, right? To be, if we're human, we feel fear sometimes. We can be with this. It's okay.
yeah. I think it's in my solar plexus, sort of in the
Hmm.
middle, connected to the heart. And
Okay.
just, do you need
Yep.
to, my dog? There you go. Um, yeah, I'm afraid I'm going to leave myself again. I'm going to abandon myself.
Yes.
I'm
Yep.
afraid.
And you might,
Yeah,
right? Because in the past, you didn't know when you abandoned yourself, right? However, do you feel like you're more aware of yourself now?
I'm way more aware. I didn't even have any clue before.
Yeah.
But still, this residual, like, oh my God, like,
Right?
say
So
for,
fear often takes stuff from the past and is concerned about it happening again in the future. But if we come in right here, right now, yes, that's all possible. But right here, right now, letting go of the past and letting go of the future, relaxing into where you are, right here. What's this like now?
oh, that's really still.
Oh,
Um,
well,
yeah.
now isn't that handy?
Yeah.
Here, now, is like this. So it's
Yeah.
not about that mechanism, right? You want to welcome that mechanism because you can say, oh, look, there it is. That is so totally human, right? That is what keeps most people up until now not in this wonderful place of here and being with this incredible person that they are, is this whole thing of worrying about the past happening in the future. So finding that, oh, of course, it's that past future thing. What's happening here? Am I okay right now?
I am.
And my invitation to you is you let whoever you're dating with know that you're going to bring yourself to the moment newly when you can, or in your words,
Hmm.
right? Because stuff's going to get triggered alive because we're human, and that is what relationship is for, in my opinion,
Yeah.
right? It's to unearth more of ourselves because we get more accustomed and more accustomed to who we are. But when you bring in a whole other universe, it's impossible. The merge between the two is a completely new thing and new in each moment. So forget knowing yourself or having it look in some idea of what a relationship's supposed to look like. You get what you get, and it's way more fun, way more loving to keep coming to right here, right now. Right here, right now, am I okay? And certainly inviting relationships where a level of honesty in what you're feeling is welcomed by both parties as much as possible.
Hmm.
What's
Yeah.
what's happening inside now?
Um, it's still really still. I
Oh,
like the anxiety isn't there.
uh-huh.
Um,
Hmm. Okay,
uh,
think of the date again.
okay. Well, even like last night, it's like I ran away, and I feel badly. Like it's as if I made a mistake already.
You're being human, right? the fear came and you ran away. It's as if you ran away. But if there's, a human that you've been with, you can just say that and, hey, I let fear get the best of me for a few moments, but if that's right, it's finding out, because telling the truth, if the other person doesn't want to hear it, well then great, goodbye. To whatever degree. And sometimes it's that they come back a little later. They need time to adjust to an honest meeting.
Yeah.
So what's happening now? And sort of forgiving yourself for being human. But you know what you've been. It's going to happen. You know what you've been through in relationship. You're the only one. So it's being reasonable with this woman you've been given. And just now letting go of any ideas of how she's supposed to be, what it's going to be like. And recognizing you're this, right here, right now. And you can always relax into this. And I find it's very supportive for me to relax open in the moment by just saying to the person, hold on, can we just pause for a moment? I just need to steady myself a little bit. Let me see what's going on here. And it might not necessarily, it might be like, oh, stiffness happening. Don't move it, don't say anything. And then laughter comes, and then the next thing it's all, perhaps just right now laughter came and breaks it up. So, well, what's happening now?
I don't really know. I feel some, I don't know, it seems like sadness.
Whereabouts?
Lower than the solar plexus, maybe just in between the sacral chakra.
Well,
my heart a little bit.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, I think I have this desire to be perfect, and I'm not. And
so that's an idea. You are perfect, right? Creation created you like this perfectly. You fit in perfectly with the whole universe. You see, the air comes right up to your skin, right? And the air goes out to the walls and then through the ceiling and out to the sky and down into the earth. You fit perfectly. Creation itself gave you this space to be you. It can only be perfect. Our ideas of humanity is the thing that says it ought to be this way or that way, but good luck with that. So far, not much of it fits, the odd moment is like, oh, look. Perhaps the sunsetters, rarely do with me. I'm just this quirky, weird human that's been battered and bruised through life like all of us have. And so my bruises are going to show up.
They are. It's got nothing to do with him. This is just my experiences thus far.
Yeah. It's perfect. And breathing. Yeah, breathing.
Yeah, I don't have story. I just have this emotion.
Yeah. Yeah, you've opened a doorway by your action, right? It's one thing to think about going on a date. It's another thing to actually do it. Be out there. Whoa, and you get to come home and be with the stuff that happens because of that. That's probably 3/4 of the relationship. And the effects of it. Because you put yourself into another realm that you don't know and you cannot know. But usually the recipe comes from the universe. It's perfect. If it's alive, you're being nudged open to various energies.
there was a point in my life that I think that, that candy floss part of the relationship lasts a little longer again. And
Well,
it's
you
so
know,
very quick.
yeah, if you bring that home to romancing yourself, what would you love? What would she love? I'd like to say. What would be lovely for her?
She just, oh, I need to be held. Just, this is scary, or this is hard, and it has been hard.
So let's fall open to being held here now. Feel that chair holding you. Feel your bones holding you. Oh, and you can even put your arms around yourself and everybody. Give yourself a hug. Hold this person that's here right now. Yes, we would love others to hold us too, appropriately, that in ways that feel good. But the actual one that's here that even allows someone else to hold us is ourselves. And so us holding ourselves and recognizing love holding us, just as we are, love is holding us no matter what's happened, no matter what will happen. Love's 100% committed to holding us.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. And then relaxing open to let yourself feel that. Yeah. And it starts a pathway. The more we're actually with awareness of ourselves being held, the more being held will happen. We get to say how. And then not to stay in some position that's not comfortable because the other person's there, but to dare to say, wait a second, shift them around, get it right, get the elbows out of the ribs. And took me a long time to say, wait, it could be better. Now I'm really good at it. Hold on here, and I'll just get you ready. It's like till it's just right. And what's happening now?
I feel held. I'm allowing myself to feel held. I'm resting.
Yeah.
To myself.
And bring home all of your wanting to be held energy. And everybody. Welcoming your wanting to be held energy. Whatever's been out there, looking for it out there. Of course, we're taught that. Just welcome that energy home. Hello. Welcome home energy. Come home. Feel it come in.
No, thank you.
Ah, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.